Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you where to download R from and where to download another software called as RStudio. And we will use these extensively in our data visualization course. R on its own is sufficient for most of the things we are going to do in this class. However, we need additional capabilities and which RStudio provides. That's the reason we are also going to download RStudio. RStudio is something called as IDE or Integrated Development Environment. It is typically used to enhance the capability of your programming language. For instance, if you are writing code and you need some help in completing the name of the function because you forgot the name of the function, if you start directly coding this in R, you are not going to get any help from the programming language, there is R. So you need another software that is going to um, provide this help to you. And that is what RStudio is going to do. Now, of course, this is just one of the things it will do for you. It has many other advantages, and we will discuss about all these things in the next video. So in this video, first we are going to download R from this link. So this is cloud.or-project.org. This is the link to download it. And this is the official link to download R. So I would strongly recommend you to download it from here only. So let's go in your browser and let's take a look at this download page. So by the way, this comprehensive R archive network is the repository for all the software related to R. That includes various libraries that we are going to download as our course progresses. So in this case, you will notice that there are these three links uh, for downloading this software. Uh, Most commonly in MSDA, students use a Windows computer or a Mac. And that's why these last two links are probably are more relevant for you. If you are a Mac user, take note of your processor, whether it is an Intel processor or it is an M series processor, which is more recent. So if you click on download R for Mac OS link, you will see that there are two possible software download links, one for this Apple Silicon, which is the M series Macs, and then the older Intel Macs, right? Once you download this software, you will install it like any other software on your computer. So if you're a Windows user, you will most likely install it in C drive, and there is a program, I think programs folder probably, and you will install it there. If you are a Mac user, you will install in the applications folder. The next thing we will do once the installation is complete, the next thing you will have to do is to download RStudio. For that, the link is posit.co/downloads. Now, you might be wondering whether, well, this is RStudio, but the link it contains posit.co. So RStudio is the name of the product, and Posit is the name of the company that writes this software. However, previously posit.co was also called as RStudio. So there might be some confusion there. So just keep an eye for the new name in the URL. You don't want to download it for any older URL. So let's go to that second link, and here is how it will look like. So it is basically it is going to take you here. It says download RStudio IDE. They have other products as well. We don't care about them. We are interested in downloading this RStudio IDE. So click on this, and then in my case, because I'm using a Mac, it directly gives me this button to download it for a Mac. But if you're using a Windows machine, you will have a appropriate button there already. Notice how they are also suggesting installing R first. So keep that in mind. They also provide the link to download and install R. It's up to you. It's fine. I mean, this is a very reputed company, so it's not a problem if you click on this and download it from there. It doesn't matter. But you need R installed first, then download RStudio desktop for Mac OS 12. You don't need any account or anything. I believe you can directly download this. It's an open source software. You download it, you again do the same thing, you install it on a proper in the appropriate folder, and once you are done with that, when you launch RStudio for the first time, it will automatically detect R installation. So you do not have to connect them together with each other. That's the best part about this. So installation is pretty straightforward. It is way easier than something like Python, which can be really troublesome for most people. So once we are done with this, then we can go to understand this RStudio IDE in more detail. We will almost never touch R directly. So I will show you on a Mac how it will look like. So if I go to my applications folder, so I will just share that in a moment. All right. So here is how on Mac it will look like. So this is my applications folder. There are a bunch of applications I have, but here you notice that there is this application R that is installed. And as I said, rarely I will directly use this, but I will use instead RStudio. So this is the application that we are going to be using. All right. And before we stop, I just wanted to let you know that Posit has a new IDE in the works, and it is called as the name is Positron. This IDE has the advantage that it will allow you to code both in R and Python. So currently RStudio IDE is mostly limited to R, but Positron will handle both. And Positron is designed using the code, open source code from uh, VS Code, which is a Microsoft product. And I believe that there are a bunch of other IDEs that use that same code. So if you in future, if you want to use it, I will encourage you to use that rather than just using RStudio. However, at this point, this is in a very early stage, and I believe that they were in alpha for a long time. They have just come out of alpha, or maybe it is still alpha. So I wouldn't say that this is a stable product and you want to try it, but they have already started recommending it to some of the developers and data scientists. So that's why I thought I will point you to this website from where you can get it. But as you can see that this is a GitHub repository. It is not even on their own website at this point. So it is, as I said, it's really early stages. So if you plan to use it, I will tell you that in the class, I will not be able to help you if there is any problem with the IDE, okay? Because I have never used it, and it probably will have a lot of things to fix at this point. So yeah, so we'll avoid. But I have downloaded it and I try to play with it, but I've never used it for my work so far. All right.